shepherd of mercy, the life and teachings of Pope Francis. In a world that often races forward, Pope Francis walks gently, yet with the strength of one who listens to the heartbeat of God. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, he was once a young man who loved literature, tango, and science. But beneath the surface stirred a quiet longing, a thirst for something more eternal. He heard the call, not in thunder but in silence. In a moment of deep prayer, he surrendered his ambitions and dreams and stepped into the arms of a loving God. It was the beginning of a journey that would one day lead him to the chair of St. Peter, but more importantly, to the hearts of millions. From the very first moment he stepped onto the balcony as Pope, Francis broke expectations. He bowed his head and asked the people to pray for him. That simple act echoed a profound truth. The way to lead is first to kneel. The name Francis, he explained, was inspired by St. Francis of Assisi, a man of peace, poverty, and care for creation. And so began a papacy rooted in humility, mercy, and the radical love of Christ. Pope Francis speaks not with lofty words, but with a heart that burns for the poor, the forgotten, and the wounded. He reminds us that holiness is not a distant dream, reserved for saints in stained glass windows. It is rather a path walked daily, in kindness, in forgiveness, in reaching out to our neighbor. Holiness is found in your next-door neighbor, he says. In the mother who rises at dawn to care for her children, in the worker who labors with integrity, in the one who chooses compassion over revenge. In a world tempted by power and prestige, Pope Francis points us to a different way, the way of Jesus, a way shaped by the cross and crowned with resurrection. He teaches us that faith is not a fortress, but a bridge, that the church is not a museum for saints, but a hospital for sinners, and most of all, that the gospel is alive. It breathes in every act of mercy, in every tear shared, in every hand held. His words pierce the soul, not because they are sharp, but because they are true. Who am I to judge, he asked, not to excuse sin, but to remind us that only love transforms hearts. The name of God is mercy, and it is mercy that will renew the church, the world, and each of us. Pope Francis has a special love for the Blessed Mother. He often entrusts his prayers and decisions to her care, reminding us that she is not only Queen of Heaven, but Mother of each of us, always leading us closer to Jesus. He once said, "Mary is a mother who helps us to grow, to face life, and to be free. And indeed, through her example of surrender, be it done unto me according to your word, we too learn how to trust, to follow, and to believe." Dear listener, the path to holiness is not far. It begins where you are, with the grace you've been given, in the ordinary moments of love and sacrifice. Let Pope Francis's life be a mirror, not of perfection, but of perseverance. A man deeply human, yet deeply rooted in divine hope. He teaches us that we do not have to climb high to reach heaven, only bend low in love. So today, listen not just to his voice, but to the voice he listens to. The voice of Christ calling you home, calling you deeper, calling you to be light in the world. Let us walk together, Christward, homeward, where love, mercy, and holiness await.